Hello everybody, and welcome to the comprehensive full guide of the Leviathan Raid in Destiny 2. Now before we start today, if you all could hit that like button and subscribe, I would very much appreciate it. Now, for the first part, we go through the relic part, the relic zone, flags. I'm not sure what people call it. Most of the time it's going to be flags, relics, or yeah, that kind of stuff, banners. For that part, you just want 4 people defending the plate on the inside, which you'll see here in a minute, and 2 people gathering the flags, which you will also see here in a minute. Get back to you whenever we get there. Alright, and here we are back at the flag zone. So here in a second, you will see the plate you're supposed to be defending. Right here. You'll need 4 teammates to defend that most of the time. Now, for the rest of the video, me and another teammate will be running around and gathering the flags from the plate zone to mess up. But you can see which flag you need to collect from that plate right there. Right there it said axes, and the axes plate is down here.
Sounds good. I mean, it's 4-2, so it's perfect. Has Richard done this part? At least know what to do here? I just gonna finish 2 things. But in a little bit, once we get the first banner over, there's gonna be 2 minions you gotta worry about. The Counselor and the first banner. And Cabal with wings on their backs. You wanna make sure those are taken out first. Okay, next is Chalice.
The next plate for us was the Chalice plate, but this will not always be the case for every team. It will vary, but there's only 3 plates you can get, so it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, our next plate was this one.
Currently killing the second center bear. I don't even see him, Ryan. Good, it's good. We got the second banner. We're coming in now. Yeah, no, there isn't. Coming in, Leroy Jenkins. Okay, we're going for the final banner now. Counselor. I see him. You think the shotgun would be good against the dogs? I'm gonna be using Merciless on that. Now, Lindsay, did you order the resolution? Okay, good. Just be stuff. Counselor. Okay, we're coming with last standard. Oh, they reclaimed the standard. It's fine, we're gonna grab that last standard again. I have my super this time, so we'll kill him faster. Oh, look! Legendary. Yeah. Good night, guys. It's fine. We actually almost killed the standard bear right now, so we'll have the third one here in a second. Yeah, I know. Wait. Oh, yeah. We'll have the second one here in a second. Calm down. The standard will take. Get rid of that dude, the angel wings. The moment he gets there, Counselor. Richard, we see the Counselor. Punch it. You're supposed to kill those and the Counselors. Okay, we're coming with the second relic again. Galvatron, it's the Chalice door again. Go to Chalice now. Go have that? Yeah. Ah, I'm just floating. Yeah, you might read that and figure out that's it.
Our team did lose a few of these banners while we were fighting, and let me explain that part real quick. So while you're fighting through this spot, there will be standard reclaimers who try to take the standard from you. Those guys need to die. If they don't, you lose the standard and you have to kind of restart the area again. Also, counselors make them invincible. Counselors are scions inside of shields that need to die as well. And that is all you really need to worry about for that part. See you in the next one. So, for this next part, it's the dogs. Or gardens, whichever you prefer. The most important thing here is that you're going to need someone to lead ground team, and then you're also going to need the Prism Stone people, whatever that you want to call them. You need them to help lead that person. Ground team will be led by one, and then the ground team person that's leading will be led by the Prism Stone users. Now, Throughout this entire zone, you're going to be hiding from dogs. Dogs during damage phase are going to be assigned as their flowers are during the buff phase when you're grabbing the buff. L1, L2, L3, R1, R2, R3. And you can just think of it as from the spawn, it goes in just a half circle around the room. And L1 and R1 are right next to the spawn doors. L2 and R2 are halfway across the room from there. And L3 and R3 are the farthest from the spawn. There are also, well, no, L2 spawns goes to the trees. Trees and rocks are two separate flowers that are not called L1, L2, L3, or R1, R2, R3. They're special flowers and they're easy to get to. Right here I'm showing one of the players where R1 is, where to kill it. Right beneath me is rocks, where the flower is for that. Right back here where I'm going now is R3. And where death is where R2 is for the dog, and that's also where trees is. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Most of your pathing will be easiest from right side, as right down in the middle of the room, which I will show here in a second, there is almost no dogs patrolling. You can use this area to just get to just about anywhere in here. R1 spawn is easiest to get to. L1 spawn is easiest to get to through the spawn room, unless Morn, which is the dog right down here, leaves, moves away. Now if he does, you can just go straight to it from like trees or something. But most of your pathing will be through trees. Oh man, I had a little bit of yawn there. Anyway, the L3 flower has a special route you can get to it from the entrance of the room by the stairs. I won't show it here, but maybe I'll include it in a different time area, whatever. But it's a path that the dogs don't patrol. So you're going to want to follow one person to get to each of the flowers, and the flowers do matter. You need all 4 people on one flower to get the full buff. You're going to want to get at least 48. Yes, 48. At least 48 to damage the dogs effectively. And if you don't get 48, then that's fine. Just damage your dogs that you've been assigned by your players. And that brings me to this part. When you're damaging dogs, you have a limited amount of time in the phase. I'd say give yourself about 18 seconds before heading back into the spawn room, because if you don't, you will die. The room wipes you by like 25 seconds, 30 seconds. So me and my team set up for 18 to 20 seconds. If you want to cut it close, you think you're fast enough, you can go push it further, but I wouldn't. So, yeah, just leave the dogs up to your people, and hopefully it'll work out, all that good stuff. Once you get past that and you do your damage phases, make sure to get your dogs down. Get them down to a hair of health, and if your team is telling you to kill them and go help somebody as quick as you can. Because you don't want to have to wipe and restart a stupid area. But, I think that's about it for this part. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next area.
L1. Okay, morons just going past the pillar, you're good. Get up on the flower. And tagging it. Alright, go back through spawn.
Okay, R2.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to. Alright.
Okay. You can actually start, honey. You might be, yeah. You can go through rocks again, hun. You can start moving. Don't do it too fast, hun. Okay, good. Go. Oh, honey, R3.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's L2 right after that.
Okay, he's starting to move away. You can actually go ahead, bunch up on it. Oh, I can't get him from here.
It's fine, I got him. I got both of them. It's L2, so come through trees, I guess. Moron's just coming up. Don't come through. Don't come through. He's just going around the statue, so we're fine on that one. You just need a moron to turn around. Okay, you can crouch up now. The other one's all the way at L3, so we got time. Alright. Alright, go back to the trees.
Got my
nice.
trainer. I got rocks over here.
Let me get into position. Let me get into position. I can't really see it from here. Okay, go to rocks. Go to rocks.
All right, everybody, hurry up.
Yeah, get to your guy. Get ready. It's on. If you're Deathwing, it's right. It's on the left side on the beginning of the area. Yeah, kill him. Use your supers and everything if you want. As soon as you kill a dog, go out and help somebody else.
Mine's done.
There we go. Nice, guys.
First try. Nice job.
Alrighty. It's up on top of the statue zone. I'll wait up here because the doorway is right here. What key did we get? Let me check.
What are we doing?
Yeah, we're going through a shortcut, by the way. We're not on in 3.
Alrighty, welcome to the Royal Baths. Now, for this section, there will be 5 plates in the room, 2 on left, 2 on right, 1 in the middle. Think of it as 3 for each side because you will be rotating with your players. Now, for top left and top right, you will need to rotate as soon as those players call out 30 seconds for the first time each phase. After that, every rotation will be at 15 seconds when you're on these plates. These plates need to be held the entire time except for middle plate. Middle plate's where your refresh for the buff is. So, he's going to leave, and he's going to go buff, take it from the other person. I'm going to wait till I'm about 20-15 seconds before asking for an exchange. That's really about it. You just keep rotating down and around and around and around. So, first floater comes up, takes it from top right or top left, depending on which side you're on. Then that person goes and refreshes, goes to bottom left or right, depending on which side you're on, takes it from them. That person comes up, refreshes, and then comes up to you and takes it from you. And then you go and refresh, and then you can take it from the next person. You just keep doing that over and over. It's just a big circle, pretty easy. As soon as you get to a point where you hear a belting and the chains will stop moving, you'll see like parts from the bottom come up out of the water, and your projection should refresh on its own. That's when you need to all head to the middle, which you will see here in a minute. And in the middle, there will be the big yellow guys. By the way, big yellow guys need to be taken out as quick as you can. I'd recommend heavies. Don't particularly want to use supers because supers are good for clearing the ads inside of the room. Merciless works well. The tractor cannon works well just because you push him up against the wall and he can't get to you. Shotguns, rockets, some swords. I'm not really sure about those though. You just got to work on them. That's all. See right here, our buff is refresh, and I just run over here. Everyone goes to the middle, and there are ads here. I use my super to clear the room. There's not many ads. Our team has been doing a good job of keeping those out. But I'll be using my super to keep these big guys down, or at least this one. And yeah, you stand in the middle to destroy these crystals that just came out of the water where the chains are. And that should be about it for this phase. You just rinse and repeat each time. It's not hard phase at all.
There's still one orb in the back, but keep shooting. Alright, if you run out of Scion protections, get out of the water. Get out of the water if you run out of Scion protection.
Everybody out.
Alright. Kill everything, go back to your areas, all that good stuff.
Alright, I'm near mine. So jump on.
Wait for it. Yeah, go for it.
Wait, I'm not on mine.
Go ahead, jump on, Gavin. Just jump on. Just jump on. All right, get out of here, Iron. Go. You look like you need a little relief.
Go ahead, take it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we
need
should repeat
switch.
that.
Alright, go, Richard.
Death, move fast. I'm going down to 15 seconds now.
Door.
Richard, if you didn't grab it, make sure you grab yours. Okay, you're good.
Okay, and go.
Oh shit. Come on, bitch.
All right. Iron, get out of here.
He's almost dead, hun.
I need switch.
Alright, Richard, go.
Everyone go to the middle. Everyone to the middle. Use supers, kill ads, all that good stuff. And we are done. Nope, we're done.
Yeah.
Oh, and the good thing is we just got a key to the next area that we're about to go through. And we didn't wipe, so the shortcut's still open. Alright, let's go, guys. On that last run, we're not
Welcome to the Gauntlet. Now, the Gauntlet is a little more complicated than the last one, but it's not that bad. All you're going to need to do is buddy up your plate system here. We buddied up the Chalice and Axes plate, and the Sun and Beast plate were buddied up. Now, what I mean by buddy up is they're just going to keep helping each other out throughout the round. Now, plate holders, they will be shooting the arrows that you see around the ring right now, on the walls. Those arrows are important. Runners are people who... I am one of the runners, by the way. Runners are people who will be, well, running the ring, running the gauntlet. We need the people on the outside to shoot the arrows to open up gates for us so that we can refresh our timers. When we call out, runners will see one of 3 rings on top, bottom, or middle. We need the person on the outside standing on plates so we can see that, but when we call out top, bottom, or middle, that arrow we call out is no longer viable as a choice. You must take that one out of the equation each time you're going to be shooting arrows. That arrow is just gone to you. You'll be shooting either the top or the bottom arrow, and your buddy will take the other one. What we did was we had Chalice take the top arrow every time for both Sun and Axes. No, Chalice and Axes. And then we had the Axes person take the bottom arrow each time. And it'll make sense, but you shoot the bottommost not call out arrow. So if I were to call bottom arrow, the person over on Axes would shoot the middle arrow. If I were to call middle arrow, the person on Axes would shoot the bottom arrow. And vice versa for the other side, for tops. You just ignore the one that was called out, that's all. You can make it through the rings, by the way, as a runner, without one refresh. You can make it through and get the second refresh if you're quick enough. Once you grab that refresh, it resets you, you can get the next refresh and all that. It works out pretty well, and it actually works out for the final phase of this area. So, that's how the buddy up system works. And the other side, same thing. You're going to have the person on dogs take the topmost arrow for both dogs and sun, and the person on sun take the bottom arrow for dogs and sun. And you run to the middle, slam in your little orb, and yeah, you rinse and repeat the whole time. Now,
Alright, James, get ready.
for the final phase of this part, everyone becomes runners. There will be 6 runners. What we did, because you have to get at least 3 people through if you run a perfect round, and 4 people through if you didn't. 5 depending, and 6 is basically worst case scenario. But it should be at the most of the time 4. So For the final round of this part of the raid, you need to have your players know what to do, because everyone becomes a runner. There are no gates to hold open. We all just run, and everyone gets to see the refreshes. What we did was we had the 2 runners who've been running the whole time, which would be me and Mighty Wolf, not grab one of the refresh buffs that are inside of the running zone. We just left it alone. We'd run past the gate without grabbing one. But on the second one, we would grab one, because you need one to survive. You need to alternate each time you go through. You have to. Otherwise, you're going to have players who just die randomly because they're not grabbing their buffs. Right here, it was weird. I spawned without a thing holding me in. Anyway, so yeah, on the final phase of this zone, you'll see it when we get there. You have to have the players, well, running. It's pretty simple. Once you get it down pat, it's all good. Remember to alternate on the final round, which, if you watch through this, you will see. Anyway, see you in the next area.
Sun mid. Alrighty. Repeat one more time.
And then we got one more after this.
Yeah, it's not hard. Minions of Darkness. Okay, Death, go help Death. I mean, it's good.
Doing okay, hun?
Yeah, same.
Coming out my door.
Okay, everyone get ready. Going in 3, 2,
Alright,
1.
go, hun.
Chalice top. It's fine. Someone needs to res him, but I can get through. Axe is middle. Yeah. Alright. I mean, it's still a good run, because we've gotten 2 each time, so we're good. Dog's top. Dog's top. Dog's top. Oh god, I might not make it. I'm gonna
No
try.
one was shooting the bottom.
It's fine. Sun top, sun top. Oh. It's because Mighty Wolf died. It's fine. I'm through now. Everyone go to the middle. Yeah.
Okay, everybody needs to grab it.
Yeah, there's gonna be balls that spawn. You need to grab one. Okay. Just go. No, there's more. Just grab them. Okay. So you see those balls? Mighty Wolf and I are gonna miss those. You all need to grab one.
I'm
I'll
getting
grab
bottom mid.
Left bottom.
It's fine. If you didn't get one, just keep sprinting and grab one on the next one. If you just grabbed one, do not grab one on this next ring. I'm taking middle. Floor has disappeared. Okay. Alternate. I'm taking mid. Yeah. Okay, we're through. As soon as you come through, come straight to the middle. It's fine, just keep coming.
Boom.
Someone res the other person. Alright.
I got
I mean, we finished. We're good. You probably just didn't pick up a thing. But we made it through. We're all good. We only needed 4 people. I really enjoy Mob Justice, but I've been getting it every single time, so it's really annoying now.
Oh, I already have this one.
Alrighty. Well, everyone onto the elevator.
Welcome to the Emperor. Emperor Callus, he's a bit tough because you need pure communication. He is a communication execution boss. He's not hard, it's just you have to have players who are willing to work with you. He's really simple. Once you get the first phase down, it really works the same the entire time.
Enemies, please stop.
So I'll explain. Throne Team and Void Team are your 2 teams you're going to need during this raid. So, Throne Team, you're going to want to have 2 people who handle ads. Just they're pure ads. That's all they do. 1 person on the right side of the room, 1 person on the left side of the room. All they're going to do is kill ads as fast as they can during the normal phases. During Void phases. Ooh. And then you'll have 1 person who's going to look out for these scions that just appeared. Now these scions are important because for Void Team, which you will see here in a second, the Void. Okay, here's Void. See that little wall on the ground? Those scions were important because you need those scions, one of them to die specifically to spawn another wall so you don't die from just flying into his mouth. So I'll get to those symbols on his forehead in a second. The scions spawn as blades, chalice, sun, and beasts. The players on the inside need to each call out what they see, because each player on the inside of the Void Team, you'll have 3 players on Void Team, will see a different symbol. You're going to want to assign first call out, second call out, third call out, that kind of thing. They're going to call out their 3 symbols, which could be beasts, blades, and chalice. That means the 1 person who's on scion duty on the inside will have to go punch the sun scion, the 1 scion who was not called out during that phase. As soon as that happens, it will spawn you in another void wall, which you're seeing right now. And you just keep doing this. The person on the inside listens for your call-outs, and he kills the scion that was not called out. Pretty simple. That's about it for the Throne Team. Now, as for Void Team... Oh wait, Throne Team. There will be a point where you need to... every time everyone gets transported into the Void, you need to kill your... Void Team, not Void Team, Throne Team needs to get their orbs. Those orbs teleport you back into the room. They look like the orbs that refresh your timers and everything. Person who's handling right ad duty usually has the far right orb. Person handling the scions has middle orb, and person handling left ad duty has the far left orb. Just works out like that. It's pretty easy. Now for Void Team, you're going to have first call out, second call out, third call out of the symbols on his forehead. Those symbols, again, used by the person inside of Throne Team to kill the scions you all need for your wall. As soon as you get through the area, there's projections you need to kill those floating scions we've been killing the whole time on the Void Team. And also the scions on the ground, person on the far left has to kill the far right scion, and person on far right has to kill the far left scion, because those scions hide behind blocks from time to time. And they will insta-kill you by using their little jumpy thingy and fling you off the map. You also cannot hit any of the ramps that are on the floor, and after your first phase of fighting Callus, you all cannot hit the holes in the floor because they kill you instantly. Anyway, so you keep avoiding those, you keep killing your scions, you keep killing the projections, you just keep going, calling out as you go. Make sure to glance up and get that call out. Do not accidentally give your person who's on the inside, leave them hanging. Don't leave them hanging, it's bad. So, you keep it going, and it should work out. As soon as you get to the final barrier, which you will notice has 3 scions right in front of you, like literally right in front of you, you're about to fall off the arena almost, and 2 projections. That is the final barrier. Once you get there, you will need to get your 3 people to back up so that you can kill those skulls that you saw earlier, which you'll see again here in a bit. What we did was we had 2 Rally Barricade Titans and an Empowering Rift Warlock. Hunters, they're useful, but you know, any team can work out. You're gonna want at least 1 Rally Barricade on the inside team, on Void Team, and you're gonna want a Healing Rift on the Throne Team from a Warlock, or a Titan who's using the defense bubble.
If anyone goes
So,
down,
because there's going to be a phase for the throne team, while the people who are on Void team are collecting skulls. Callus will be like charging a supernova bomb or something like that. You need to bring his shield down, because yes, you can damage Callus at that point. You need to bring his shield down to a very small amount, but don't kill him until he's about to set it off. When he's about to set it off, you can tell the screen's going to get brighter. He's going to start, I don't know, yelling, screaming. But it gets really, really bright, like too bright. Once he does that, you all have a few seconds to get rid of him. If you don't, you wipe. But it shouldn't be too hard if you took his health down to like an inch. Once you bring him down, it starts up the damage phase. For the people on Void team, during that whole time that they're keeping Callus down with his Nova Bomb, Void team will be taking out skulls for your damage buff. The skulls work like the spores in the dog phase. It's not too bad. You just need to have like an auto rifle with rally barricades to get it done quickly. And that should be it. Also, you start for damage phase on the front right plate. You move to back right, then back left, then front left. Don't move until you see his arm move, because his arm, when it moves, that's when he's about to shoot at you. With his good old insta-kill shots. As soon as he does that, you need to move. I think it's pretty good there. You just keep damaging him, and you keep rinsing and repeating. It's not too bad. Thank you all for watching, and you can see the little loot haul here in the end.
Chalice.
Son. Shit, I need to move over here. I kind of end up in the middle. I didn't mean to.
It's fine. Okay, back it up a little bit. Oh, there's ammo in the front. Pop your rally barricade back there. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, everyone get out. It's too early. It was early, but it's fine. Alright, get nearby the plate. And everyone jump on now. Move it.
Powering rift.
Move it. Move it. I'm completely out of ammo. The floor has flames on it now because of his new attacks. Yeah, just avoid the flames when you see them. It's fine. Yeah, just keep it up. Just don't die and keep going.
Ammo. Oh, thanks, sweet baby Jesus. Give it.
Alright, here we go again. Last one.
Not enough, but something.
Okay. Shatter down. Last phase. Chalice.
Son.
Sun.
Axes.
Axes.
Beasts. No, 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 no. Move, 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 move. Okay. Freaking egg.
It's fine. Chalice.
Beast. Sun.
Chalice was mine. Okay, good.
Okay, good.
I've just kind of memorized where they spawn. Okay. Alright, get ready. I'll go first, and then you get the second one. Or we'll put them both down, it's fine.
Okay, wait a second.
It's fine, we have enough damage. Get out there and get ready. Everyone get on, get near, and jump on. Move it.
Powering rift.
Move it. Move it. Final phase, we need to kill him now. Take him down. Supers, everything you can throw at him right now. Nice, guys. He's dead.
Oh, fuck that shit, man.
Alright, elevator's going down. It's in the center of the room.
Make sure to season the loot before you open it.
Oh, I got the sword! I got the sword! Yay!
I got the hand cannon again.
I got the sword. Yeah!
Thank you all so much for watching. I got the hand cannon here along with some more tokens. But anyway, thank you again for so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't. And I hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one.
Yeah, he's next to Ikora in the tower.